Never try fighting your battles alone, because your efforts will always prove futile and pointless. You see, there is one who owns and commands an angel army, who has promised to charge them over you to fight for you. Realizing that God fights for us brings peace and a sense of calmness in our battles. It is one thing to say that you've allowed God to fight for you, and another to actually allow Him to do the fighting. So how do you know you've allowed God to take charge? When you're calm, at rest, and peaceful at heart in the midst of your storm, there you know for certain that God is in charge and in full control. The moment we accepted Jesus as our Savior, God never sees us as enemies, and so He's always on our side. And if He be for us, no one can ever be against us and succeed, not even any situation. In Isaiah 41:11, God's promising you today that all those who have angered against you shall be ashamed and disgraced. They shall be as nothing, and those who strive with you shall perish. You shall seek them and not find them. Those who oppose you, those who war against, shall be as nothing, as non-existent thing. For I, the Lord your God, will hold your right hand, saying to you, fear not, I will help you. God also gives a limit to the degree of trouble or battle you face. He has promised not to allow temptations bigger than what you can handle. So He weighs it before He allows it. He says in Isaiah 59:19 that when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against it. The Lord also promises in Isaiah 43:2 that when you pass through the waters, He'll be with you, and through the rivers they shall not overflow you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flames scorch you. All these, plus many more verses, demonstrates God's dedication and promise to fight for you. So you should never be anxious or afraid due to hardships and challenging situations in life, because God has promised to be by your side, helping you fight. Besides, He's already won, and as such you've won too. For every challenge, there's a verse instructing how to handle it. Find it, since that's your weapon you're to use in that battle, and fight the battle of faith, as we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but powers and principalities of darkness. God and His word are one and the same. And so the moment you employ the word in your situation, that's what allowing God fight for you means. If it's an injustice against you, God says forgive the perpetrators or the wrongdoers, which is like placing hot coals on their heads, as God will take over and avenge for you. When you can't provide for your family, He says He provides to the birds in the air and clothes lilies. And since you matter to Him more than them, He'll supply everything you need. Believing that He will is a weapon against the enemy of lack. Remember, being in a state of peace and calmness during your storm confirms you've indeed left it all to God. His reward is peace, and He deals with your situation for you. Trust in Him and commit fully to Him, and He'll fight for you. I hope you enjoyed today's encouragement. If it uplifted you, do like and comment, and remember to share hope and love messages with others. If not yet subscribed, kindly do, and I promise you like it here, as we are all about spreading hope and love in a despaired world.